It was about taking this beloved character and recontextualizing the character, setting this extraordinary figure in an ordinary world, or a seemingly ordinary world. And so for me, it was much more about creating a recognizably real scenario that the extraordinary figure of Batman could exist in, and addressing the origins of that, the origin story, which hadn't been told in films before, hadn't really even been addressed in the comics very specifically, actually. And so we were able to really look at that gap in pop culture and say, okay, what if we try to ground this and really explain how this might happen in a real world scenario? That was always the jumping off point for the tone of the films. And then the influences on the films were very varied. I mean, we were trying to build a world in the way that, you know, Ridley Scott had done in his films like Blade Runner, for example. We were looking at the silent era, Fritz Lang's films and so forth, trying to figure out the use of the geography of a city to express a sense of metaphor or allegory with the narrative we're creating, which is what the world of Batman and Gotham as a sort of heightened version of a regular city, you know, a kind of New York on steroids, if you like. Those were a lot of the things feeding into the way in which we approached telling those three stories, or one big story over three films. And we went into it not knowing that we would get to make three films.